Hello, everybody. It's your girl, DAZZLE, and I'm back for another tarot reading. Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you can become a notification gang member when you will know when I upload new content and when I go live. Okay, so first of all, if you would like to book a private reading and things like that, everything is in the description box. You know what I'm saying? My email, the prices, all types of stuff. Yeah, everything I say is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. You know, we'll do it. You know what they like to say on the internet, you know, for you won't be liable or whatever, right? So, anywho, let's get into it. I was listening to MECHEE X, and MECHEE X is a trip. This girl, I was listening to her video, The Big Payback. And y'all know that she used to work with Dr. Boyce Watkins and Vicky Dillard and stuff like that, right? So basically, she was saying how he took her domain, like he bought her domain and didn't tell her till after the fact, right? And pretty much how they steal from the very people that they claim to be helping. You know, they steal from black women, right? Because they was stealing stuff from her. Stealing her ideas and things like that. Ooh, that's my alarm, y'all. Hold on. So, I be trying to make sure I get to work on time. Yep, I'm here on time. I got 30 good minutes. But anywho, they steal from people, alright? And they're not original. Anywho, but the Big Payback says that, I'm calling it a Big Payback. MECHEE X, aka the Big Payback. Karma's a bitch, alright? Because just like he took her domain, she took his name. Your black world is now owned by MECHEE X. And I always kind of had an issue with Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm talking slow because it's early, whatever. I always kind of had an issue with some of his stuff because I remember I did a reading on why he was going so hard at Lizzo. And the only reason why you're going so hard at Lizzo, calling her fat and whatnot, is because it was the easiest thing to do. It's an easy read. And I'm thinking to myself, how can somebody who has the name Doctor shoot so low to get views, right? But I'm like, yeah, I mean, to me, I just feel like it was a clout move. It was cool to say Lizzo was a big obese woman and da-da-da-da-da, and she's inappropriate for this, that, and the third, like calling her fat Lizzo and all types of stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. That's how you really feel. Okay, you got people on your network who's not the correct weight. Either they're underweight or overweight. And the fact that you're going so hard at somebody who has a weight imbalance, that means that that's how you feel about the people that's on your network, right? That's how I feel. Because I'm like, well, you know, you got people that's underweight on your network and you got people that's overweight. Either which way, it ain't healthy. So how come you're not talking about them? But you're choosing to talk about Lizzo. I mean, I don't know. Anywho. But it rubbed me the wrong way, and I stopped listening to him. And I stopped paying attention to him. With Vicky, I don't know. She started to irritate me too. I don't know. And you had somebody on there named Goddess Masterpiece. Now, Goddess Masterpiece, she don't know this, but I don't know if she knows this. But I remember her before she joined Fly Nubian Queen. Right? I remember when she was telling Live with Leah that you would be a fool to let somebody run you off for your stuff and this, that, and the third, right? So I remember that video, and then I used to watch her. And then I remember when she got on Fly Nubian Queen Network, and she was on there for a time, and then they fucked over her, According to her, they fucked over her. And, you know, she went back to her platform. And she, you know, been doing her thing. And she's a tarot reader, too. And MECHEE is a spiritual advisor. I mean, she teaches spiritual courses. From what I gathered from her, I haven't watched her a lot, but I started watching her recently. And basically, you know, she was talking about how she used to be a pastor and, you know, everything else like that. And now she's no longer a pastor, you know. But that's cool. But when she was talking about Vicky Dillard, though, when I was listening, I was like, that's why Vicky Dillard irritates me. Because she do remind me of that lady in church that talk about everybody like a dog. But, you know, God just loves her the most, you know. Those are the reasons why I don't go to church. Because most of the motherfuckers is heathens anyway. You know, a lot of times, like my grandma always told me, most of the people that get real close to the Bible need to be close to the Bible, okay? Because they're fucked up. So they gotta be close to the Bible. You better be close to your religion. You better be hugging your religion for dear life. Because, bitch, you're the fucked up person. So you better hope and pray that you're going to make it to heaven. A lot of people, you'd be surprised, you know, with that. And, you know, a lot of people who always need protection spells. I mean, goddamn, you ain't already protected, bitch. God don't like you, bitch. Why the fuck is somebody always after you, bitch? I mean, that's how I kind of feel. Like, what the fuck shit are you in? But anywho, so I wanted to do this reading for I can see what's going on there. So let's see. Let me just go by a softball. Well, this is messy. It's not softball. How does Dr. Boyce Watkins feel about MECHEE? I just want to go ahead on this head. Because after you done took my damn name, bitch, I want to come in the street and windmill with you. That's how I feel. I'd be out here windmilling. MECHEE will have to see me. But, okay. Big payback, MECHEE. How does Dr. Boyce Watkins feel about MECHEE? 1, 2, 3. What's his current energy towards MECHEE? The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 8 of Pentacles upright talks about what? Stability, security, and wealth. It talks about being a scholar, you know, being a student, going after your creative pursuits. And you know what? If you keep going and it's going after what you want, and if you keep going, it's going to pay off, right? So it's really working hard towards your goal. But in the reverse, it talks about you wanting the accomplishment at the end, but you don't want to work hard. You don't want to put in the work for it. So he feels like MECHEE does not want to put in the work for what she wants, which is weird. You have the Tower card in the reverse. So there was a Tower moment. 2 things about the reverse Tower. This was a past sudden change, or it's old habits that need to change. So I feel like he feels like when he was working with her, she didn't want to put in the work, and it caused a sudden change. Like she ended up leaving, right? She wanted the accolades, but she didn't want to be a worker. Okay. And the sudden change, the boom, the explosion, right? So that's how they fell out. And this old habits, like she hasn't changed her habits. And 8 of Cups talks about walking away from things that does not serve you. So it's either because, you know, with the 8 of Cups, you know, it's all about emotions. It's a water sign, you know, it can be like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, energy, whatever. But it talks about the fact that, you know, usually you leave the 8 to go to the 9 for the wish fulfillment, to go to the 10, which is emotional completion. So he feels like, well, he's the one with the bald head. This man has a bald head. He feels like he walked away from her. And he feels, but then again, no, she said she left, right? So, this is walking away. So, to be fair, they walked away. Alright? And then you have the Eight of Swords. This is usually somebody who's bound by their own thoughts. They can't see past how they feel or their own beliefs and things like that. Like, but in the reverse, this is coming out of that, seeing clearly, you know what I'm saying? Seeing outside yourself. So, the bigger picture. And the Temperance talks about being a team player. Overall, talks about healing the situation, wanting balance in the situation. So, I think that he kind of want to have a truce. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, maybe he has like a come to Jesus moment going on, and he wants to have a truce. He wants temperance, right? And he feels like she needs to heal from the situation. He wants to move on from the situation. But this is the Seven of Pentacles in the back. This talks about taking stock of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Seeing everything. Everything you put into it. So he's taking stock and she is taking stock, right? And they're coming to their conclusions based on it, right? So, well, at least it don't look like he want to fight or nothing. Looks like he wants to heal from the situation. He wants the whole thing to heal. He wants her to heal. He just wants to move on. All right. So, has Fly Nubian Queen been, you know, mishandling their associates? Because if you're not getting paid for what you do, then you're not really working for them. Well, you're working for free. Well, employees, associates, things like that. Like, the big, like, MECHEE X, you know, she felt like she was being taken from. Goddess Masterpiece never got paid. Okay, so, what are they doing to their people? Are they misusing them? Am I saying it the right way? 1, 2, 3. This is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so depending on how this reading is going to go, I'm going to tell you two things about the Nine of Swords in the reverse. It's either you're releasing anxiety or you're overthinking and overanalyzing the situation, which is causing major anxiety. Okay? The Seven of Swords, underhanded, sneaky, somebody doing sneaky stuff behind people's back, things being said behind people's back, strategy, theft. The Knight of Swords comes in, and it's not really about, like, emotions. They're not good with emotions. But the Knight of Swords is not like the King of Swords, because the King of Swords has a strategy, and then they come in. They don't just rush into nothing, okay? They're strategic. The Knight of Swords is not as strategic. He's just jumping in, trying to hurry up and get on it verbally. You see what I'm saying? As far as mentally and verbally. Okay, so that's quick communication. And the Empress in the reverse. This talks about not being nurturing. Not being abundant. Not feeling abundant. Not feeling abundant enough. Not feeling fertile enough. Or not being fertile. But I feel like they were not nurturing to their... They were not nurturing to their people. Okay? Because it's the Knight of Cups in the back. Oh, shit. That's that Pisces, Aquarius energy. You know what I'm saying? So, the Knight of Cups in the back talks about... You guys are going to be... In the reverse, talks about your smiling liars, people. People that say one thing to your face and do another behind your back. These are people who lie. These are fake friends. They were being fake to their people. They were not nurturing their empresses on their platform. So your Black World, whatever, Fly Nubian Queen does not nurture their people. Okay? And then you have all these swords right here. This says a lot. The swords teach you code lessons. Just like this car is code, the swords are code. It's all about communication and mental. Okay? There's no love in it. Unnurturing. And they were being sneaky. Okay? Very sneaky. Okay? So, well, damn. Well, everything is coming to the light with them. That's crazy. But look, let's see. Ooh, let me just be messy, because she said things like Vicky Dillard became a Muslim for dick. Did she really become a Muslim for some? Oh, that just popped out too. Oh yeah, she did it for a man. That emperor in the reverse popped out. Okay, so Vicky Dillard only became a Muslim for this emperor in the reverse. For this toxic ass nigga. that abuses authority. Abuses whatever authority they have over your life. Okay? It's an ego. They don't feel confident. It's stubbornness. I wonder if that dude was older or younger or whatever, but yeah, and it was for a dude. Okay, the Two of Cups. It was for a dude. Hey, BTX didn't lie about that girl. Oh God, see, that's why I don't like religious people. Cause you be thinking they actually like whatever they do. I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, okay, so I would never do that. Oh God. Okay, so let's see. Goddess Masterpiece says she never got paid. Let's see this. That was a petty question. I'm sorry for it, because that just came right out in the field. Okay, so that was absolutely correct, y'all. Allegedly. So Goddess Masterpiece says that they did not pay her. Did they ever pay her? Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Seven of Cups in the reverse is clearing up confusion, okay? Or making a choice, but clearing up confusion. The Two of Cups was right there. And the Queen of Wands. The Page of Chalices. I don't see no money. But it's deceptiveness going on. So let's see. She was with them. The Queen of Wands talks about being your own person, knowing where you want to go. I just think, or it could be the fact that you needed direction in a way, because you're new and, you know, you thought they'd get you out there like that. So I think that's true. The Page of Cups talks about evidence, talks about being very creative. These are very creative, unique people. Okay, and that's highly intuitive, and she's a tarot reader. So, but she's a page though, so she's growing, right? So, I think, first of all, I think she had an inkling they was not going to pay her after a while. I'm not going to lie. She had an inkling. So, but it's really, you know, it was time for her to branch out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because things like you having to go on live at this time and you have to tell them what your creative ideas are, what your titles are going to be. I feel like, no, for all that sounds too much like work. Did you need a little help at one point, you know, to see where you wanted to go with your content or whatever the case may be? Maybe. But I really don't. It was just a learning experience. But you needed to branch out other places anyway, so to be honest with you, fuck them. But get the honey from that situation. You got to get the honey, because guess what? When she got the honey is the knowledge of whatever it is, you know, how they do business. You know, their subscribers, viewership, things like that. That's the honey from out the lion, you know. Y'all remember Samson. You know, you got to get the honey from the situation. Slay your lion and come back and get the honey, right? And give it to your people, right? So that's what happened with her. Damn, Vicky. So what's coming up for MECHEE X? One, two, three. What's coming up for MECHEE X? The Four of Swords. This is taking a break, resting. The Nine of Pentacles. She is independent. Okay, this is somebody who's independent, who's single-handedly making her own money. Okay, so that's not bad. And the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Okay, whatever business dealings she got going on, the Two of Wands in the reverse, it just tells me that I feel like you may have to second guess whoever you're going into business with. Okay? So, second guess that business venture or something like that. And with the Fool card in the reverse, it talks about not taking risk, or before you jump off the cliff, get a second opinion. So, before you take a risk into this new direction, like this new beginning, get a second opinion. So, because the Two of Wands in reverse talks about something that might not work out. But you're still the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles. So, that's what I would say about MECHEE X. But I like MECHEE X. I'm kind of disappointed in Dr. BOYCE. Well, I'm not that disappointed because I kind of feel like, well, damn. Well, at least he wants to remedy the situation. He wants to heal the situation. Or, you know, and just leave it alone. For real. When it comes to that. I mean, but damn, she did take your black world. But, you know, that's why it's better to do grassroots and do your own. Don't get it twisted. I do feel like, you know, everybody can teach somebody something and can learn something and to put ideas in the atmosphere for people. But I do feel like when it comes to your own creative brainchild, it should be yours and only yours alone. So if you have a platform, you created a platform for yourself. You don't have to hook up with nobody. I mean, if you want to, you could for viewers and stuff, but your tribe will find you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're here, you know what I'm saying? You'll find your tribe will find you. And even though you want to grow fast, the one thing about me, I'm going to tell y'all right now, every single subscriber I got, I worked for. Every single subscriber. Every one of them. I've never hooked up with like a network or a group of people to say I'm this or that and, you know, get thousands of subscribers. No, I don't give a damn. Every single subscriber I have, I worked really, really hard for. And that's fine because it's been a good, you know, learning experience for me. When I first started this channel, I had first started reading. You know, it was the first, like, second year of me doing tarot. And I just up and just decided that I was going to press record on my cell phone. And I was going to do this shit by hook or by crook. I might get some things wrong. I might get some things right. But it's going to work. And look at here. I got so much better at reading. You know what I'm saying? To the point that I can teach others. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say they don't watch my channel. They do. You know. I've gotten people that people didn't even know I knew onto my channel, things like that, like, you know. So I'm so happy about that. But I just feel like it's a tale of just, you know, going through experiences, laying that lion and getting the honey from it and giving it to your people. That's all it is. It's all about growing experiences. But it's messed up what they did to MECHEE X, though. That is messed up. How she feels like they did something to her. And they should apologize. You know what I'm saying? Vicky Dillard, damn girl, you decided to be a Muslim for some dick for real? Really? I wouldn't have did that. But I'm not blaming you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what some people think they should do. And with Goddess Masterpiece, again, that was a learning experience. That was just to get her feet wet. And to be honest, she's so creative and she has a lot of ideas. And I believe it's best suited for her on her own channel instead of Black Nubian Queen. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Form your own army. Don't be a part of nobody else's. But yeah, but that's what I got for y'all. I think it's been 30 minutes. Yes, almost 30 minutes. I got 7 minutes left, and I'm about to chill for the 7 minutes. I'm about to turn on the heat in here and try to go to sleep for 7 minutes. I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah, y'all. I love y'all for real. Peace.